Ipulbo. Hindi ko kadungan kasi. Oh.
May nakikita ba kayo on your screen?
Hindi sila.
Yes, sir.
Away ka tan.
Yes, sir.
Now, first
Away
and
ka tan.
foremost, I would like everyone to please do change your names on your FB account. Walang mga alias kung pwede, walang mga what is this, yung mga graphic signs or whatever, mga emojis pa na ginagamit natin. So I discourage that, especially that we are having an online modality for our class. So please use your full name so that you can easily be searched, no, by your teacher. And I believe I will be your first teacher for the week na nag-meet sa inyo. Yesterday, some of you I have learned went to WebSU because you think the class is face-to-face. We have actually a problem with how we are going to contact you kasi in your enrollment form, you did not indicate, I mean, in the class list of which in your online application, in the admission office, you did not indicate your cell phone numbers. Okay? So that's why nakaka-problema pa kami kanina with the communication o kung paano kayo i-contact. So, yeah. Okay na? May nakikita kayo on your screen, may no?
Yes, sir. Meron, sir.
Meron,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
So, no need for getting to know you. I will not be wasting my time to be asking each and everyone to introduce themselves. Anyway, as we go along, as we journey together in the semester, we will be able to get to know each other. And I would just like to formally siguro introduce myself. I will be your course instructor for the subject Ped 122. That is the Child and Adolescent Learners Development. In your COR, if you notice, you can see there the Child and Adolescent Development. But with this course, I am including in the discussion the learning principles because that is also very important in your in the board exam questions, which means you are here already in the College of Education. You have actually graduated from your first course, probably your second, and it's gonna be your third, to take certificate, to get a certificate for professional education. Now, it's very important also to us as your teacher in the College of Ed, that you will also prepare yourself, to pass the board exam. If you want to really become a teacher, you really need to get ready with the board exam. So I'm including learning principles in our discussion for Ped 150 because there's so much to discuss for that. So this is our course description. It focuses on the child and adolescent development, with emphasis on current research and theories on biological, linguistic, cognitive, social, and emotional dimensions of development. So it's actually very practical, things that you will be able to learn, how the child learn. What are also factors that would trigger the probably decline or i-accept ko muna yung iba, ha?
Opo, sir.
For the meantime, we are using Google Meet. But if you have already your LMS account, we will shift to LMS account. So, mas madali siyang gamitin. Hindi kagaya nito, every time that I'm going to accept attendees, kailangan ko pang balikan yung main stage. So, ayan, we will also be learning, yung development ng data sa cognitive part nila, how they get to perceive ideas, yung social interactions din nila. So all of these things, that we will be learning in the course. Now, if you may ask, bakit kailangan natin pag-usapan yan, and how is that important now to education. As a teachers, we need to understand yung diverse learners natin, no, that they are coming from different region, group of or ethnicities, no, and of course family orientation. So it has actually an effect to the child's development. So later on, pag-uusapan din natin ano-ano yun. So another thing, no, further, this includes factors that affect the progress of development of the learners and appropriate pedagogical principles applicable for each developmental level of the learners. The course also addresses the laws, no, ano yung mga batas that also protects or the adolescent. We have to understand as teachers, there are certain policies for
Oo.
and its application within and across the curriculum teaching areas. So demonstrate also an understanding of the different research-based theories related to the broad dimensions of child and adolescent development and their application to each particular developmental level of the learners. Also demonstrate understanding of pedagogical principles rooted to diverse learners' needs and experiences at different developmental levels. Also demonstrate knowledge of laws, policies, guidelines, and procedures that provide safe and secure learning environments and demonstrate knowledge and positive and non-violent discipline in the management of learner behavior. I just read all of these things because I believe that's also self-explanatory, unless if you have questions to ask later on for clarification. So this is our grade component and corresponding weight. Okay, this is how you will be rated. Remind ko lang po sa inyo that I am not the one making your grade. So you are the one making your grade. I am just your secretary. I am just your bookkeeper here. Whatever the result of your examination, whatever is your whatever is your grade for a certain output na ibibigay ko sa iyo, following of course either a rubrics or a criteria. Yun yung kasihan ko on how to rate you, no? Looking at the breakdown there on your screen, you can see the final grade, midterm grade, and the final third grade. Ibig sabihin, if you are from WEMSU, I think you are familiar with this already because every time your teacher would start their class for the semester, ini-introduce talaga to sa inyo, no? For those who are not coming from WEMSU, definitely this may be new to you, no? Yung ganitong breakdown. Midterm grade, that's 40%. Final term grade, that's 60%. So which means the semester is divided into two. Okay, the midterm and the final term. For the midterm, whatever is your grade for the midterm, you will only get 40% of that to the overall. So for midterm grade, ito yung breakdown. Same naman din siya, no? For midterm and final, ito yung kanyang components. Midterm or final exam, that is 40% of your grade. That will be administered online. I mean face-to-face. So for written output, that includes quizzes, essays, case analysis, reflection paper, and etc. That's written output. That is 30% of your grade. And for course output or project, if let's say for example, there are projects or there's project that I'm going to give you, that is 20% of your grade. And participation, definitely that is 10% of your grade. So for disregard to lang dyan yung generated online or offline. Wala po tayong offline sa WEMSU. I think you are also aware of that when you have your interview. If for example, your interviewee may mention interviewer may mention about the setup that you are going to consider in enrolling them. So, as per directives from the Dean's office, we were given instruction to review online for the meantime, and looking forward to see you face to face when are I think no okay, but I do not know kung kailan, no. Probably naman may possibility wherein baka purely online tayo for the semester, which mas convenient on your end kasi nga you don't need to go to Websu and attend class, but you have only to really get ready with your data in attending online classes. So with that, no, I am also very hopeful that everybody will attend my class every time we are scheduled to meet, which means I will be very particular also with your attendance, and 3 consecutive absences will be dropped in the class. So I hope you are fully aware of that. And this is our first meeting. I may be considerate for the first meeting because some of you still finding their teachers, because yun na nga problema tayo sa paano kayo communicate kasi wala kayong mga number doon. But anyway, ito yung ating breakdown, no, ng ating grade. Ayan, any questions regarding the grades, our course description, and of course my appeal to you to include also in our discussion the learning principles?
No, sir.
Any questions or clarifications with regards to your grades? How that will be computed? Walang clarification doon? Klaro yun sa lahat?
Yes, sir. Excuse.
Yes, please. Ano yun?
Yes, sir, pwede pong magtanong regarding sa ano po, kasi working student pa ako. Pwede po kayang balik ako, sir, kung sakaling may face-to-face class na tayo. Mga ilang minutes po yung pwede niyong maibigay, sir? Consideration.
Ano po?
As a working student po kasi, sir, may mga ano po ba kayo, may pwede niyo po bang ma-considerate po until what ilang minutes po kayo pwede mag-considerate para po sa late comer na?
Well, our class starts at 5:30, so I think too much na rin siguro. At exactly 6 o'clock wala tayo sa game. Okay, so I think that will be our grace period na at least before 6 o'clock nakapasok na tayo, and then you know, sa Websu naman, usually ilang minutes lang na tayo late dapat, no? And you will not be accepted anymore in the session. But anyway, I do consider that, no, that some of you or most of you here are working. So ano lang, no, siguro tama na siguro yung 6 p.m. So beyond that, that's too much already. Would that be okay? Is everyone amenable to that arrangement? That at least, no, on or before 6 p.m. dapat nakapasok na. But I will really start my class at 5:30. So if, for example, I cannot start at 5:30, you will be informed to meet me at 6 o'clock. But I think that will be also our grace period, no? Kasi from Websu, I am still reporting in Websu at 5 o'clock, until 5 o'clock. So going home, at least 10 minutes. So nakakarating ako dito sa bahay ng mga ganyang oras. So sometimes nagpe-prepare pa tayo ng ating laptops and everything. So it's too much for all of us to prepare before the class, yung siguro beyond 6 o'clock. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Questions, clarification?
No, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Ask ko lang po if may group page po tayo, sir.
I just find it not necessary to create a group page for the class. Okay, because every time that we have, if I am going to give you requirements, I am fan of using Google Drive. If you know Google Drive, familiar. So, pagka ng Google Drive, anyway, meron kayong Google account, automatic naman na link. So that's where you're going to upload all your requirements. Okay, so ito nyo i-upload lahat ng requirements nyo. Pag nagbibigay ako ng Google Drive link, which later, after this orientation, I will be giving you a short orientation, and then After that, no, gagawa tayo ng short activity para may breakout, ano naman tayo, no, activity to do para hindi naman kayo ma-bored listening to me the whole 3 hours. Okay, so Google Drive yung gagamitin natin. So I just don't think so na kailangan pa natin ng page. I just don't know with the rest of your teacher. Okay?
Okay po, sir. Thank you.
Yes, any more clarification?
Ay, nako. Paano ko siya nakita? Biglang class.
Aray ko.
Clarification?
Gawa natin bago.
Ma'am, so person.
Wala? Okay na tayo? For a while, ha?
Sir, may tanong ako, sir.
Yes, please. I-open yung camera natin, ha? Gusto ko naka-open yung camera para ma-feel nyo naman din talaga na klase. Kasi kung naka-off yung mga camera natin dyan, para lang tayo nakikinig ng radio, no?
Opo.
So, kung gano'n naman din pala, so parang on-air na lang sana ako sa Bombo Radio.
Sir,
Okay.
tanong ko lang,
For
sir.
a while muna, I have to answer this call kasi may tumatawag ka. It's important. For a
Okay,
while.
okay.
Excuse, sir.
May calling pa siya. May calling pa siya.
Sorry, sir. Hello, ka.
Hello ka. Ay, hello, hello, hello. Pauwi ko lang.
Biglang class. Paano ko siya nakita?
Ganito na lang, classmate. Gawa na lang tayo ng GC natin, yung sa section lang natin. Add ko na lang yung mga nandito sa GC.
First, ano tayo natin to, ma'am? First subject natin na may teacher tayo. Yung iba, ma'am, wala pa, no?
Wala pa. Kasi nung last 2 days, pumunta ako ng WEMSU, nag-ask din ako if ever my class for Thursday. And then, ang sabi sa akin is wala pa daw kasi nga, for enrollment pa lang. And then, shocking lang din kasi ako kasi, nasa lakad ako nung nag-call yung isa sa classmate natin na may class daw ngayon. So, yun.
Puro siya. Sa daanan pa nga din ako. Pero, ma'am, yung tomorrow na klase, paano po kaya yun?
If ever, gawa na lang ako ng GC ngayon and i-add ko na lang. So, since nandito man ang kwa natin nandito sa GC na to na PEC 1B something section, I mean, basta itong GC, itong group GM na, GC ba to? Group chat na to, i-add ko na lang naka-add dito sa GC ng section WEMSU. Gawin ko na lang na WEMSU PEC 1B 2022. So, i-add ko kayo doon lahat para for the sake na may mag-class man on so on, doon na lang natin tatakel kung, or i-message kung sino-sino man doon yung class natin if ever may class bukas or what.
Sige po, ma'am. Noted po.
Okay.
Biglang talagang.
I-add nyo ako, classmate. Sensya na kung si Bongbong Marcos at saka si Inday Sara yung picture ko.
Start pa? Class?
Ang class ko.
Habang magtawag, sir, magsambayang pa ako pa.
Inshallah, inshallah. Inshallah.
Jamie ka, sumambayang pa kami.
Oh. inshallah yanong ko man ni sir na nagsambayang lang na ang kayamanan.
Syukur ka.
Okay na, salam doa.
Paano mag-off ng cam, ma'am?
Yung sa baba po, yung after nung red dot na calling, merong nakalagay dyan na camera. I-click mo lang yan, tapos ma-off ng cam mo.
Yung video, ma'am.
Yung video, opo.
No?
Opo, i-click mo lang.
Try ko daw. Thank you. Okay, thank you po.
Okay, copy.
Bye. Ganyan na lang muna.
Kauwi ko lang talaga, sorry. So, since nandito naman sa class yung iba natin, so ganito. From WEMSU graduate, dalawa lang, sabi ni sir kanina, dalawa lang yung grading system dito sa WEMSU, midterm and final term. Pero sa nakita kong schedule ng WEMSU is 4 months lang ang first sem. So by December 11 or 12, may final exam ata yun. So sana yun makapas tayo lahat. And
4 months lang pala, ma'am. Pagkakalam ko 5 months kasi yung nasabi sa abi.
usual nung dati 5 months, 5.5 months. Pero ngayon nag-iba na eh. So medyo new pa lang ako sa online ganito. Pero chinek ko yung schedule hanggang December 11 lang ata to. Yung first sem.
Excuse, sorry. Eto man, share ko lang din. Kasi nasa calendar yata din talaga ng WEMSU until until December lang yata din kasi yung doon. So, hindi natin alam. Maybe kasi nasa pandemic pa rin naman tayo. Kaya face-to-face class pa rin tayo.
Opo.
Okay, good evening. I'm back. Yan.
Sir, yung iba sir nag-pray muna sir.
Yes, do you have any clarification? Hello,
Hello,
good
sir.
evening. I'm back. Do you have any clarification?
Yes sir. Sir, paano namin malaman na walang klase sa class mo sir, just in case?
Mag-i-inform ako. But definitely nag-meet talaga ako.
Opo. Yun lang po.
Okay? Siguro kapag hindi ako makapag-meet sa inyo, kapag halimbawa official time, ibig sabihin official time or on official business ako. But usually kapag klase, kahit 2 hours ako, basta nag-meet ako. If for example, I cannot meet you at exactly 5:30, I'll make sure na mag-meet ako sa ng 6 o'clock.
Noted sir.
Or mga siguro 6:30. But you will be informed. Do not worry. I will keep in touch with you kapag mga ganang cases. Okay, sana ba ako? I think, we're good. Unless if you have questions or clarifications regarding the grading system. Wala na ba? Klaro yun, ha? Okay, wala bang
Yes, sir.
Now, before I'll move forward doon sa ating next na discussion, gusto ko lang klaruhin, I think common naman siguro na that we observe etiquettes in our online classes. So as I have said, to me, it's very important that for the whole duration, 3 hours, naka-open yung camera natin. Oo, di ba? Hindi pwede i-off yan. Kasi pag naka-off yan, maraming pwedeng mangyari kapag naka-off yung camera. And also very important that you really take this course seriously. Gusto mo mo mag-teacher, di ba? You really wanted to become a teacher at hindi ko din alam kung ano pumasok sa mga isip natin. Bakit gusto nyo magturo? Hindi naman nakakayaman ang pagtuturo. And definitely, teaching profession is a passion. Hindi tayo yayaman dito and only we can feel the fulfillment if we see our students also doing better in their field. So yun yung rewarding. Pero sana profession na to kasi you are asking for salary because you're finding that for the rest of your years parang gusto mo na kayo magtrabaho at kumita. So sana hindi natin nakita ang teaching as something na pagkakaperahan natin dahil mabibigo lang kayo, bababaon pa kayo sa utang. Okay? So I hope it's clear for everyone. So it requires really passion, commitment, time, effort, of course, love. Pag sinasabing love, kasi nga, you really have to love your students even if they are diverse. No? So yun yung pinaka-importante doon. So, klaro yun ha. Number three, importante sa akin that you ask questions. Every time that I am done with my discussion, you ask questions. Um, you also clarify the topic. And if you think that you have um, similar experience or you have read a certain book or lines, no, that is also relevant to be part in our discussion as your inputs, so I would appreciate that. Okay, so bawal po yung tahimik sa klase. um, I am supposed to also require you to prepare index card for our oral recitation, but it's just that parang hindi natin magawa yun, no? Kasi nga online naman, but I will try to think of some other mechanisms on how we can still do that while having class online. So number four, gusto ko sana klaro to sa atin na yung late is late. Ibig sabihin, if I'll give you a requirement to submit when I set the due date, so I will still accept the late requirements, but you have to understand that that's already late. And late means there's a deduction of points. Okay? So I will still accept mga late submission of outputs, but you have to understand that late outputs means there is a deduction of points. Number five, while I am talking, I am very particular with your microphones. No? If it's also face to face, if when we will have a face to face, for example, that means your attention is very important to me. So please avoid, yung mga unnecessary natin na mga ginagawa at home. So if you think that you are together with your kids or nephews, nagbabantay tayo ng mga pamangkin or whatever, baka merong nakikinig sa akin habang nagluluto. Di ba, no? I am discouraging you to do that. No? Especially that our class is 5:30 to 8:30, yung mga panahon na yan, it's time to cook for our dinner. No? So, sana i-sacrifice po natin yan. Yung attention natin, i-focus natin with our class. Okay ba yun? Kasi pinasok natin to eh. So, ibig sabihin, seryosohin natin. Huwag natin siyang gawing ano lang natin, no? Yung parang mag-take advantage tayo kasi nga nag-online tayo. So, you can still do your thing there. So, you have to really stay focused with our discussion. So, these are just 5 reminders that I wanted you to follow in our class. Klaro ba yun?
Claro, sir.
Clear? Okay, good.
Yes, yes,
So,
noted.
we can now move on, no, to our next discussion.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is our Websu vision and mission. Okay, so for Websu graduates here, you know this already. Siguro a little reminder lang kung ano yung ating Websu vision, ano din yung ating Websu mission. I'd like you now to take a screenshots of this because after this, we will be having an activity. Okay, so this will be our first part of the class. No? I divided the session into 2 parts. This is our first part. After this activity, we will have our second part. Okay, so our vision, allow me to read. The university of choice for higher learning with strong research orientation that produces professionals who are socially responsive to and responsible for human development, ecological sustainability, and peace and security within and beyond the region. So our mission, the University of Mindanao State University is set in a culturally diverse environment shall pursue a vibrant socio-economic agenda that includes a relevant instruction paradigm in the education and training of competent and responsive human resource for societal and industry needs. A home for intellectual formation that generates knowledge for internalize every text of our vision and mission. It will give you idea what do you want our students to be. Okay? So, um, ito yung gagawin natin for this evening. I have these activities prepared for you. So, gagawa tayo ng ano no, table. So, you have the vision and mission highlights. So, you have also the keywords or keyword and then implication to the role of WebSU students. So, ano yung gagawin natin? So, I just wanted you to fill up five answers here. So, gagawin natin yan. You can do that in paper. If you are using, for example, right now, laptop, you can use your Microsoft Word. And then you just have to save that and upload that one in the Google Drive that I'm going to send to you later. Okay, ito yung gagawin natin. Vision, mission, highlights. So, ano yung highlights na minimit ko? Let's say, for example, nakalagay yan vision or mission because either sa vision or sa vision kayo kukuha. For example, sa vision, kukuha ako dito sa vision ng highlights. The University of Choice for Higher Learning. So, ibig sabihin, yun yung highlights ko. Isusulat ko dyan sa number 1, for example, the University, okay, the University of Choice for Higher Learning. Klaro yun? Example yun ha. For number 1, example natin, I am taking that highlights from the vision. Okay, the University of Choice for Higher Learning. So that is my highlight number 1. Now, what is the keyword? Give me a keyword. The University of Choice for Higher Learning. What do you think is the keyword?
Choice.
Choice. Okay. So you write there, choice. So you have already the highlights, no? The University of Choice for Higher Learning. And your keyword is choice. The next column there, you have to answer what is the implication to that, no? To the role of WebSU students. So the University of Choice for Higher Learning, your keyword is choice. And what do you think is the implication to the role of WebSU students? So you have to write also your answers. Klaro ba yun? Malinaw ba yung instruction?
Yes po.
Okay? Pag sinasabi kong highlights, ibig sabihin it should be a sentence or yung head phrase lang siguro, pwede natin i-consider yan. But definitely, it's a complete thought that you have to write in your highlights. And then you get the keyword, and then you write also your answer, no? The implication to the role of the student. So that will be your first output for the class, and that will be recorded also. I wanted that to be your first requirement. So, sa mga gumagamit po ng laptop, okay,
Sir?
all you need to do, hello,
Sir, yung sa implication to the role of WIMSU student, onwards na namin yun, sir.
definitely.
Okay.
It's your own explanation to what do you think is the implication, of your highlights, vision and mission highlights, and the keyword that you have chosen, to the implication, to the role of the WebSU student, or to your role as a WebSU student. Gawin natin siyang personalized to your role as a WebSU student. Ikaw yun. Clear? Kung ano yung gagawin? Hello po. Ano na reaction ba tayo dyan? Nalinaw
Yes,
ba ano
sir.
yung gagawin?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now,
Yes, sir.
I will
Yes, sir.
send in the GC yung Google Drive link. So sa mga hindi familiar sa Google Drive link, again, if you only have the Google account, automatic yan connected in your Google Drive. So all you need to do is to click the link that I'm going to send to you, and then upload your answer there. But don't forget, okay, to label your name properly. So, pag mag-label mo yung name mo, kailangan nauna yung family name first. Okay? Family name first, and then your first name. I-label mo yung mga pangalan nyo doon para malaman ko na sa inyo yun. Klaro? So, the time is 6:35. I am only giving you 20 minutes to do this. So, at exactly 7 o'clock, o sige, gawin natin 25. Okay, at exactly 7 o'clock, it is expected that everyone is able to, upload their output on the Google Drive link. Okay na yun? 25 minutes, everyone?
Sir, pwede i-picture na lang.
Yes,
Bale,
sir.
bale, pwede sir, isulat na lang daw si picture namin.
Yes. That's also a good question. No? If, for example, wala kayong, you're not using laptop right now, you're using mobile phone. So, ang pwede nyo gawin dyan is, isulat nyo sa paper, itsura ninyo, at doon nyo i-upload pa rin sa Google Drive. Pwede lang, I will accept that provided kailangan malinaw yung pagkasulat sa papel. I am encouraging you to use bond paper kasi mas mabilis ko mabasa.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay ba yun? So 25 minutes starts now.
And we close our cam po when working.
No. Hindi, no muna kasi syempre nga, okay na ba tayo ha? 25 minutes starts now. I'm expecting everyone to upload their answers at exactly 5 minutes.
Sir, pwede ba kita na po ang question mo, sir?
Come again?
Pwede po pakita po na ng questioner. Pakita po ng questioner po, sir.
Yes, okay. For a while. Kasi ang ginagamit kasi natin Google Meet, pag ganito, nawawala talaga for a while.
Vision and mission.
Sir, pwede po ma-show yung vision and mission kanina.
Okay, for the Wimso Vision and Mission, I would suggest, pwede nyo namang i-search yan online. So, lalabas naman yung Wimso Vision and Mission para yung screen, I will leave the screen na naka-on siya, doon na lang sa table. Okay ba yun? Hello?
Yes, sir. Okay po, sir.
Okay.
Implication.
1 to 4 ba, sir?
1 to 4. To the